This is a documentary video I'm making to post to YouTube and my OneDrive because I'm worried about my safety with SOLARI Enterprises being in the way of it for 3 years now. So as I said in the title of some Saints imagery that I just posted, it's SOLARI Enterprises. They've been literally, I've watched some folks, the Muslim language, whatever it is, Farsi, Arabic, I'm not sure. But, yeah. Kennedy's phone gate, the Catholics' phone gate. Look for the Catholic Gimp and address the Catholic terrorist. Hiding behind good intentions and their church worldwide. This image itself was inspired by the hatred I've witnessed, and it's a GIMP. I have to look to see if it's there on my OneDrive. But here's the audio of the call I just got. Yeah, I tried to get some imagery design. I distract myself with it because sleep is my pain medicine. The only one that works.
And that they found out that the sound wasn't excessive. So I know that was done already. And
yeah, Enrique Vergara from years ago got promotion.
Try to fix this issue
before he changed companies. And yeah, the one that came after the management that came after literally brought the man up into my apartment and showed him the noise coming through the floor. I don't know what, it's bizarre to have that go on for 3 years and not be able to do some kind of a solution. I believe the man, I don't know what he does, but I don't think I've seen the same person going into that apartment. It's right directly below mine. There's a walkway. I don't think I've seen the same person out of my window go into the place twice. It always gets down to this because it's about that. Make that video, you had to call to me in front of all Catholic priests, doctors, and of course, Muslim SOLARI Enterprises, Kennedys of the Northeast, the Kennedys of Santa Monica, Saudi Arabian city by the sea. Bobby Schreiber has 3 governors of California. Brown, who is going to become a Jesuit priest on Google. The Schwarzenegger, as I humorously put it, I hear he swears. When you show him the governor of California, Schwarzenegger, my humor is Schwarzenegger. He swears a lot when you show him his treason. Same with current governor Newsom. All past 3 hiding Americas, hijack lifeline, see that phone anywhere in the world. As every child in the world's lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics, and make a video of it being hijacked as you try to call me. Do that in front of the new regional manager and every Catholic cop, every Catholic priest. You're more likely to get the truth out of the priest. And of course the doctors, the Dignity Health Dangerous Catholic doctors tried to do me in last 2 years ago, 2018 September. Just one 9/11 Flight 93 check, as I call it, in 11 years. No mail. About the 93 check or any of my other imagery or videos. It is managed censorship. It is dangerous managed censorship that affects our lifelines. Get it on video. Post whatever you get when you don't get me. You get your family's lifeline not working, you not knowing when it won't be allowed to work. So every cop in California, you ask them, what are your Catholic cops doing? Had a, as I described in my series of Instagram posts, literally had a, before I ended up in the wheelchair. Oh, gold here. Shark wheelchair. I had some cops, and I heard somebody refer to them as studio cops, knock on the door to intimidate me in the middle of the night into not making a noise complaint. I'm in a wheelchair. They're beating on the door. I asked them to identify themselves as police officers. They didn't do that. I reluctantly opened. I should have called 911 with that. But they were there to intimidate. I've made many videos about describing that. Look in my YouTubes. And yeah, I'm not making any money off my graphic cards. I'd like to have the money to move to a decent place. But apparently Trump is the same as that cowardly Hussein they placed in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. And yes, that's also a connection to that Saudi Arabian city by the sea with Bobby Shriver. Yes, Maria Shriver not doing her job as a newscaster. And connected to the Kennedys and the Catholics of California. Every single news, every single photo op. The Kennedys and all those folks I mentioned have, you try to call me with them on speakerphone, with them in person, at each political rally / photo op. Get some real leaders in who can do the job. And yeah. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm new to this property, so I don't know. But unfortunately, that's the only thing we can do right now. But thank you for understanding. I literally went to I hope you're staying safe. Dignity Health, Glendale Memorial, and they were dangerously corrupt.
I've had, I don't like being in any.
So you try to call me up in front of every Catholic doctor, insulin poisoning. You can call it what you want. The Mesa down the street, Dignity Health doctor, gave me insulin poisoning in 2018. Most of the year, at least up to September, was taking the insulin. Triceba, which has a very distinctive smell. You have to clear it into a, the bubbles into a paper towel or something. It has a very distinct odor, and didn't feel anything putting that Triceba in. And then September, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And the Catholic dangerous doctors of California, in particular Eagle Rock and Dignity Health, were dangerously corrupt. They tried to call me. You think it's just, maybe I don't like Catholic doctors because I went to Catholic schooling and saw their character growing up. And no, it always gets down to you picking up your phone. Time, date, number, dial. Those who are hijacking your calls to me are as worried about it to alter phone records covered up. They're as worried about it to buy Spectrum next door.
Okay, John. Thank you so much for your call.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
To buy Spectrum next door to harass a Christian in a wheelchair. That tells me stuff's going on. I'll get a little more after.
About to turn on the audio maker. On this one right here, and it didn't stop.
Does that seem bizarre to you? Are they having a rummage sale? Never saw an AT&T vehicle in the place, and they've been here as the harassment from the Apartment 309 director below me has. Harassment from SOLARI Enterprises management as well.
Nothing positive.
Nothing positive, he says he's new. But that's my graphic art. And that's my eye. It used to be all dark brown. Medical research being passed by with the dangerous Catholics being active in that. I haven't been making my checks since Thanksgiving, right around Thanksgiving last year. I got a good doctor, Dr. Jackson, who is at least got me some relief during the day with gabapentin and tramadol. The only good thing about the trip to that Dignity Health fraud of a hospital, you see the white part there in between the dark brown? It can be lighter, the dark can be lighter. And yes, the blue eyes growing in my fun son of a carpet Mary. I can never see the lens. It's a little better. That's for a reverse camera, and it's easier for this eye. Vision's so much better even on the worst day. It's a change that's been going on since Conway Hospital, Monroe, Louisiana, Charity Hospital. In 1996. Make the video whatever you get when you don't get me. Yes, before 96. We're all brown, the eyes. And have been slowly but surely changing color. Check out my imagery on the OneDrive. Follow the Law 93 check imagery. Not one comment on any of it by internet or mail. So that means a whole lot of dangerous folks in federal as well as the dangerous California's political office are in the way. Make that video, your time, your date, your number dialed, whoever's in the room there with you, you got a camera on your phone. Make that video of your hijack call to me and post. Oh, no comments about this either. Then turn around and let them make the video of your hijacked lifeline or vice versa. Make that video, post that video, and you take the big files to every Kennedy photo op there is. Oh, these are the small files, 4x6, 10 cents, what, 20 cents? You don't know where to shop? Well, here's one of many. Make that video, post that video, or put it on a Word doc and it's 50 cents. Find somebody who can. maybe less than that, you print out in bold. Make that video, post that video of the dangerous Catholics that I went to school with and who have been in and out of the California governor's mansion. Hold up those big fives, or you can blow them up to a poster if you want. For those rallies, and you try to call, you ask, why are they allowing SOLARI Enterprises to harass a Christian in a wheelchair? When else will my family's lifeline not be allowed to work? And you demonstrate to that Kennedy, to that mayor, to that governor, all. Check out those check and post in 5. It's with this photo. But it says all mayors, all governors, all this, all that. I plan to add more, but yeah, every time I go to design saints or that, the harassment from the apartment down below shows up. It seems to be a holdout, because it was much louder with a fleet of Randall Stevenson's, bloody-handed Randall Stevenson's AT&T vehicles with the Spectrum name on them in there. Make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. My muscles are pained as anything right now. So make that video, post that video. I'm going to end that. And yes, it's 2. I'm worried. I don't know what they're going to do next. And the cops that came to the door to harass a Christian in a wheelchair in the middle of the night that wouldn't identify themselves. And that video is posted to the, lots of videos about it, posted to the internet. You ask the feds, FBI in particular, that handles that. Why has Mr. Brady been asking for 9/11 Flight 93 checks for 11 years and only gotten 1? Why is his mail being stolen? Why aren't you looking into that? When else will my family's lifeline not be allowed to work? Mr. Ray, why are you harassing a Christian in a wheelchair? Oh, that's, yes, Mormon cult. Mormons and the Muslims on site the past 3 years and even before that. Thing is, the Mormon cult and the Muslim cult, they're from Mars. Those federal folks, those Catholic folks, those politicians, the Kennedys, they're next door. So you knock on their door and you ask, why can't I reach this man? What is your very active part in that? Compromising of our security as families and as a nation. Mr. Kennedy, why are you doing that? Why has your family been doing that? Get their response post.